comment about my client?
Yeah.
I just met her. She's really nice. She's really smart. She sounds like she's got the right idea about things. I really support what she's up to, and I think it's fabulous. How about that?
God, she's accused of, what is it, criminal trespass.
In the first degree, yes.
Is she innocent or guilty?
Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah, Call Halalayim, Abanawa Yahweh, Bahashem, Hamashiach, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rahaka Kadash, double honors and salutations to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom to the hopeful elect. Shalom to you, Akim and you, Aquathia, also you children that believe on this word. Shalom to the speckled bird that scatter around the four corners of the globe. This is your brother Kalak Har coming back at you with another video. And just get straight to it, man. It's pure madness, pure folly. You know, as you saw in the beginning, two women, you know, what's that say? Them must be the the people's like confused about this shit. Like, what the fuck is going on? Two women can't have kids, and then they do some DNA witchcraft stuff, and voila, they have a kid. You know, this is folly. This is madness. You know, it's in wickedness is in high places. Paraphrasing, and then you got this here in Washington State, man. This 70-year-old, you know, man, old so-called white man, dressed in, you know, got surgery and got big fake titties and lips, and you know, this is what we see on the daily. That's why we so vexed, you know, here in Babylon the Great, which Babylon means confusion. You know, Babylon means confusion. So you're gonna see this type of energy keep manifesting, you know, in our everyday life until the Lord comes back. Salakia. Until the Lord comes back, you know. So let's get some scriptures. Also, you got K. Michelle out here saying that she don't believe in the moles, or the what the Bible say about the moles. You know, let me read this article real quick. K. Michelle caught debating moles. You know, because you got to watch out. She caught debating the alphabet community and religion on social media, and and she made a big point. You know, she ain't make no big point. She put her foot in her mouth, because you women, you don't know what the hell you're talking about. The Lord didn't give you wisdom. As a matter of fact, what's that? Job 39:17. Job 39:17, because the Most High have deprived her of wisdom, neither have He imparted to her understanding. So, you women, you're gonna think off emotion. You're gonna go off of raw emotion. You're not gonna go off, you know, a logical thinking. You know, what makes you feel good. You know, it's all about feeling. A woman's all about feeling good. She's not about using logic. You know. And that's what the scripture says. So you can get mad all you want to. You know, if the shoe fits, the shoe fit. K. Michelle caught debating Mo's alphabet community and religion on social media, and she made a big point. Says singer K. Michelle wants people to know what while she considers herself a Christian, she's not going along with people who use the Bible as an argument against Mo's, the alphabet community. And, you know, I was just saying in GMS to say everybody a Christian until the scriptures come out, because the original Christians was Israelites anyway. They were first called Christian in Antioch. Was that Christian in the Hebrew is Hamashiachim. You know, Hamashiachim, the followers of anointed. Like I said, they were first called Christians at Antioch. But she considered herself a Christian. But as soon as those scriptures come out, you know, all that goes to pass. And an Instagram clip posted by the Neighborhood Talk on April 10th, the singer, who appears to be out at a restaurant with friends, is discussing the issues of alphabet community and sin in the Bible. And while it isn't clear why that is the topic of conversation. The singer position on the subject is straightforward. K. Michelle says she doesn't believe the Bible message on Alphabet Community be mad at me. People are supposed to be what they feel. And like I said, the woman is going to go off her feelings, her raw emotion. She's not going to stop and think about anything. She's just going to say, well, I feel like this should be this way. I feel like it should be that way. And don't really look at the real truth of the matter. I don't believe that you're not supposed to be gay. She says in the clip, people are supposed to be what they feel on the inside. And that's that feeling on the inside. That's why the Lord say, lean not, you got to depend on the Lord. Because if you don't, you're going to be messed up out here. Proverbs 3, and let me start at the top. Proverbs 3:1, my son, forget not the law, but let thy heart keep my commandments. And what is the heart? It's the spirit. That's your inside. Your heart and your mind is your spirit. She just said the way your insides, right? What you feel on the inside. But people like to feel in the flesh. She's confused. For length of days and long life and peace shall they add to thee. Let not mercy and truth forsake thee. Bind them about thy neck. Write them upon the table of thy heart. This understanding, this knowledge, this wisdom, put them in your spirit. 4, so shalt thou find favor and good understanding in the sight of the Most High and man. Here's the point. It says, trust in the Lord with all thy heart, with all your spirit and mind, and lean not into your own understanding. In all ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy paths. Be not wise in your own eyes. Fear the Lord and depart from evil. And obviously these Christians out here don't have the true fear of the Lord. They say they do until those scriptures come out, and then it's like, da, 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 da. That's why it's coined you wacky-tacky Christians. You wacky-tacky, You say one thing with your mouth, but, as soon as the raw material come out, you flip up, you change. Kim Michelle left a comment on the post writing that she doesn't understand why the Most High God will forgive someone who murdered someone and not a person who chooses to love someone of the same sex. And where does it say that in the scriptures? That don't say anywhere in the scriptures that the Lord will forgive a murderer, Have there been men in Moses murdered somebody, but, it was different, He wasn't forgiven. He was God. He was one of, the Lord will have mercy on who he have mercy on. So, but to say that the Lord will forgive a murderer, that's not you saying anybody that commit murder, they're going to be forgiven. The scripture is clear on saying that if you kill with the sword, you must be killed with the sword. Paraphrasing. It says, it's okay for you to kill a person, but it ain't okay for you to be happy, she wrote. You're free to believe what you want. That's the beauty of life. I love the Lord, and that's who I worship. I don't have a heaven or hell to put anyone in. It's not for me to judge. Yeah, whatever. See, that's why, exactly, you women need to just be quiet because you don't know what you're talking about. And the truth is out there, and it's condemning a lot of people. It's condemning a lot of people. As is expected, her opinion started a heated debate in the comments. People came down on all sides writing, God loves everyone. That's a lie in the story. The Bible is right. Man and woman is how God intended it to be. I would say that no sin is bigger than the other. That's true. You break one, you break them all. The Most High loves us all. Is sin that he hates. That's see, and that's what you get in the world. In the Okio Mini. In the world, when when the people of the Okio Mini or the people of this eon, you know, they talk among, bring this type of things out, that you get all types of confusion. You get all types of confusion because you're in Babylon the Great, which is confusion. You're in confusion. So either way, this type of stuff, this type of, people they're not gonna heed to the truth of the real truth. As a matter of fact, they've been blinded from it. The Lord don't want them to get it. But yeah, that's pretty much, on that article. And I got one more thing. Here she is.
I don't believe that. Yeah, that's weird to me. I don't believe that you're not supposed to be gay in the Bible. Cause I don't believe that you ain't supposed to be gay in the Bible. You ain't supposed to be this and that. I don't believe that. Yeah, that's weird to me. I don't believe that you're not supposed to be gay in the Bible. Cause I don't believe that you're not supposed to be gay or this and that. I just don't believe that. So be mad at me and this and that. People are supposed to be what they feel in the inside. And you can't tell people.
They also said, okay, that's what they said in the Bible, but they also said that no sin sends you to hell. So a lot of people...
No sin send you to hell.
But blasphemy. But that's what...
What is blasphemy? Tell me what that means.
Give the Lord's name or use the Lord's name.
What's blasphemy? Tell me what that means. See, these, you women, man, when the Lord put everything back in order, you women gonna be in your right mind, You're not gonna be on social media. You ain't gonna be on social media. You're not gonna be with your chest all out, talking about what you feel and the only sin is blasphemy. What?
Yeah, and no sin will send you to hell. You can kill a person. Okay, it's okay for you to kill a person, but it ain't okay for you to be gay. Like I don't believe that you can be gay. You can be who you are. I don't believe that you can. I don't believe that you can sin. I don't believe that you can sin. So you gonna tell me that a person that loves somebody and spiritually feel them because they is same sex, you gonna tell me that that person is going to hell, but you can go kill a person and take them.
What does the scripture say though? And these they don't read the scriptures. They're not in the scriptures. This is Leviticus 18 and was it 20? Leviticus 18 and 22, thou shalt not lie with mankind as it is a womankind, is an abomination. And we know what abomination is. A disgusting thing. Abomination, abominable. Unclean food, idols, mixed marriages. Ethical sense of wickedness is wickedness. It's down to the Strong's definition. Idolatry, disgusting, something disgusting. You can't lie with mankind or womankind. You can't do it. There's no way around it. You can't do it. What else I got? And then listen to this.
When I speak to some young folks who identify as transgender, it's a daily adventure to figure out what they think they are every day. It can be really challenging, so I'm old and crusty, so I'm like what I am every day. But these kids are all like, they're 19, 20, 21, 22-year-olds. They wake up every day and they feel like they're a different gender, and it's a different set of priorities here. That's, it's this very fluid thing.
Yeah, you hear that shit. Ridiculous. Waking up and feeling like this and feeling like that. That's... Hey, man, the Lord gonna kill... The Lord gonna blow this place up, man. This is Romans 1. I'm gonna start at 18. Unbelief and its consequences. Romans 1:18, for the wrath of the Most High is revealed from heaven against all ungodliness and unrighteousness of men who hold the truth in unrighteousness. And these wicked Edomites don't make these laws where you can go and change yourself and cut this off and add this on and do this. You know, the Lord is watching this place, and he's ready to hit that reset button on this place. This place is through. This place is finished. You see all the madness and the same thing that happened in the past, because look, nothing is new under the sun. You know, as a matter of fact, let's prove that real quick. When it says one in Ecclesiastes 1:9, the thing that have been, is that which shall be, and that which is done is that which shall be done, and there is no new thing under the sun. So this isn't new. These people been, you know, these spirits been acting like this. These spirits is coming back to do the same stuff. You know, that's why the Lord. This is the last generation. This place is through. Verse 19, because that which may be known of the Most High is manifest in them, for the Most High has showed it unto them. For the invisible things of him from the creation of the world are clearly seen, being understood by the things that are made, even his eternal power and Godhead, so that they are without excuse. You had excuses because this truth is going out through the four corners of the earth. And it's everywhere. You know, it's in your job. It's on the streets. It's on the internet. Everybody know about this truth, you know, or somewhat ran into the truth or heard it, and it's becoming bigger and bigger. So you're without excuse when you hear about this truth and it don't sit right with you, and you mock and scoff at it. You're being condemned, because that, verse 21, because that when they knew the Most High, they glorified him not as the Most High, neither were thankful, but became vain in their imaginations, and their foolish hearts was darkened. Professing themselves to be wise, they became fools, and changed the glory of the uncorruptible power into an image made like a corruptible man, into birds and four-footed beasts and creepy things. Because if you take it back to Genesis, you know, the Adamites, before the Lord put the spirit and the chosen line of Adam, men was acting like beasts. You know, is walking around the earth on instinct. You know, not uprightness, not understanding. Verse 24, wherefore the Most High have gave them up to uncleanness through the lust of their own hearts, to dishonor their own bodies between themselves, who changed the truth of the Most High into a lie, and worshiped and served the creature more than the Creator, who is blessed forever. Amen. For this cause the Most High gave them up into vile affections, for even their women did change the natural use of which is against nature. And then just like you saw those women, you know, these women right here, you know, they got together, went to the pharmacia, you know, got their DNA switched, got some man DNA, and, you know, made a kid. You know, so this is what the scriptures is talking about. You know, for they gave themselves up, Salakia, for this cause, verse 26, they gave them up to vile affection, for even their women did change the natural use into that which is against nature. So they changed that use. They said, I don't need a man. I'm going to go down to the clinic, put our DNA together, and we're going to, you know, knowledge is increased in these last days. And likewise, also the man, leaving the natural use of the woman, burned in their lust one towards another, men with men, working which is unseemly, and receiving in themselves that recompense. of the error which was met. You know, this, you don't have to explain that. You know, I'm gonna stop right there, but you get the point, you know, because it goes into, you know, the people that don't want to retain the Most High in their knowledge. You know, being filled with unrighteousness, fornication, wickedness, covetousness, maliciousness, full of envy, murder, debate, deceit, malignant, whispers. What is she saying? You could be forgiven if you're a murderer, but the Lord just said murderer right here. You know, exactly like it was saying. They don't read the scriptures. You know, when you don't read the scriptures, that's what happens. Let's go to Isaiah. Isaiah 5 and verse 20. Isaiah 5 and 20, it says, "Woe unto them that call evil good and good evil, that put darkness for light and light for darkness, and put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter. Woe unto them that are wise in their own sight and prudent in their own sight." Or excuse me, woe to them that are wise in their own eyes and prudent in their own sight. You know, woe to them. She was saying, you can be gay, but you can't kill, or you can kill somebody, but you can't be, you know, you can't be alphabet. You know, I don't see what's wrong with that. She calling evil good and good evil, you know, mixing the whole thing up. They're both wicked. You know, she's just drawing confusion. And that's what the woman brings. She brings confusion. You know, and you know Jake Jake gonna get behind her and be pushing it. Yeah, I don't see they ain't fucking with me. If they ain't fucking with me, they fine. What's wrong with them being gay? What's wrong with what's wrong with all of that? That's why we got bam, bitch ass men in Israel, man. That's why we stay at the bottom. You know, that's why the Lord he gotta put the law, statutes, and commandments in us, because you know Jake ain't gonna keep them. You know, Jake ain't gonna keep them. This is Romans 10 and 21. But to Israel, he said, "All day long have I stretched forth my hands into a disobedient and gainsaying people." You know, a lot of people like K. Michelle and follow her. So what you think they're going to do? You know, they're going to rally behind her. They're going to rally behind this madness, you know.
Off the earth and take them from their family and everything, but our church is gonna tell us that you can kill them before you be gay. I'm sorry, I don't stand on it, and I don't believe that. The southern churches gonna tell you, oh no, you can't be, you can't take a life either. But guess what? For us to say that our Bible says that we can't be gay, but we can kill. No sin is a sin, right?
That's all we got.
No, it ain't about that. It's not about my church. It's about the fact that, like she said, no sin is bigger than another sin. And then you go up in the South and they preach to you that you can't even be yourself. You can't have nothing on you.
Again, if I'm not mistaken, they teach in the church, come as you are. So I don't, in the South, yeah, I guess it's a little, they don't play that shit down there like that. But most of the time they say come as you are, right? They say come as you are. It's Luke 17 and let me see, hold on. Luke 17 and let me start at 28. Or let me start at 27. 25. Luke 17:25. But first he suffered many things and be rejected of this generation. And that as it was in the days of Noah, so shall it be in the days of the Son of Man. They did eat, they drank, they married wives, they were given in marriage until the day Noah entered into the ark, and the flood came. Slovakia. It destroyed them all. Likewise, also in the days of Lot, they did eat, they drank, they bought, they sold, they planted, they builded. But the same day that Lot went out of Sodom, and it rained fire and brimstone from heaven, and destroyed them all. Even thus shall it be in the day when the Son of Man is revealed. And that's what's going to happen when the Lord comes back. The same type of energy is going on that was in Sodom and Gomorrah. The same changing of the I want to change myself. I want to go with how I feel. I want to have children from the same sex partner. I don't need a man to have do that. This is the same type of energy that is taking place here in Babylon the Great. Verse 31, in that day, he which shall be upon the housetop, and his stuff in the house, let him not come down to take it away. And he that is in the field, let him likewise not return back. Remember Lot's wife. Remember, she got turned into a pillar of salt because she looked back. You can't look back at all your possessions and your valuables and stuff. That shit you're gonna have to leave it. You might have to pack a backpack with some snacks and water and your Bible and your garment and hit the road and leave everything behind when the enemy comes in and, all the things that happen. You might have to do that. That's what it's talking about here. Because wickedness is throughout the whole earth. And like I said, these. Obviously the Most High is not dealing with her. This is why I didn't even know this was. This is why money, fame, or a name shouldn't make you special. The Bible says you cannot serve two masters, but more importantly, is everyone losing common sense? If the key unlocks the door, if the key unlocks the door, and that's how we are recreated, wouldn't it make sense that a man and a woman are the correct way for things to be? Be what you want, do what you want, but face reality and accept the consequences of your actions. Oh, it's somebody T Weezy or whoever this is. But yeah, he got a good point. This money and this fame and make you say dumb shit because you want to keep that image up. Because if she would have said, da 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 da, you can't be, you probably would have lost thousands of fans for that. Probably would have came over some record label fire, something would have came with consequences. So she is appealing to the people, emotional side, and how she feel emotionally about it. That's why the Lord said in Isaiah the 55th chapter, Salakia, kind of cold. Isaiah 55 and 6, seek ye the Lord while he may be found, call upon him while he is near. Let the wicked forsake his way, and the unrighteous man his thoughts, and let him return unto the Most High, Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushua. And he will have mercy upon him, and our power, he will abundantly pardon them. He will abundantly pardon. For my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways, saith the Lord. For as the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than your ways, and my thoughts higher than your thoughts. Like I said, the Israelites are a gainsaying people. They're gonna rally, they're gonna rally with each other, and go against what they feel. And you got bitch ass Jake men, that help this. That's why the Lord is clear on this. People are stupid, and they're destroyed. Hosea 4 and 6, my people are destroyed for the lack of knowledge, because thou hast rejected knowledge. I will also reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest to me, seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy power. I will also forget thy children. The Lord is going to forget you because you destroy for the lack of knowledge. You won't even though you see what the word is saying, you still trying to go against it. I believe in the Lord, but that part right there, I don't believe that's true. You know, I don't believe in these men that wrote the Bible. They couldn't have wrote it, or that Jake always like to say that some man wrote the Bible, or how could you believe those men? All you people of the world say that dumbass shit when the scriptures are clear on 2 Timothy 3:16. All scriptures is given by inspiration of the Most High and is profitable for doctrine, for reproof, and for correction, for instruction in righteousness. How could you get around that? You can't get around that. Whatever is written is written for our learning. You're supposed to learn from this and take heed to it and apply it. Are we going to get it all the way right 100%? No. But, you do your best to, but some things are just blatantly, obvious. It's obvious. Let's get one more down. We can close it out. Just 2 Peter, 3? Starting at, hold on, 2 Peter 2, starting at 4. 2 Peter 2 and 4, or 2 verse 4, for it, if God, the Most High, spared not the angels that sinned, but cast them down to hell and delivered them into chains of darkness to be reserved into judgment, and spared not the old world, but saved Noah, the 8th person, a preacher of righteousness, bringing in the flood upon the world of the ungodly, and turning the cities of Sodom and Gomorrah into ashes, condemning them and overthrowing them, making them an example unto those after they should live ungodly. And if you want to get the good complete story on that, go to Genesis 19. You start at 18 because it talks about Lot being saved by Abraham, and they being rich, and they splitting up, and Lot going into Sodom and Gomorrah and being vexed daily, and the Lord sending those angels to him and getting them out of there. And those wicked men was like, look, we want some angel booty. We don't even want your daughters. We want some angel booty. That's wicked. That's what these days, man. Bestiality, wickedness, fornication, adultery. This place has to go. Verse 7, and delivered just Lot, vexed with the filthy conversation of the wicked. For the righteous man dwelleth among them, and seeing and hearing vex his righteous soul from day to day with their unlawful deeds. The Lord knoweth how to deliver the ungodly out of temptation, and to reserve the unjust until the day of judgment to be punished. But chiefly them that walk after the flesh and the lust of the uncleanness and despise government, presumptuous are they, self-willed. They are not afraid to speak evil of dignities. So, the lust of uncleanness. Uncleanness is fornication. Men and men, woman and woman, that's unclean. Trying to sleep with other men's wife, that's unclean. Eating pork and lobster and shrimp, that's unclean. Doing all types of abomination and wickedness, touching on little kids or pleasuring yourself to little kids, that's unclean. It's laying down with animals, that's unclean. And when I say laying down, I mean, sexually. That's unclean, unclean. So, I hope you was edified. I hope you got something out of this. Just, continue to be, this folly until the Lord comes back. This is just madness, man. 70-year-old man looking like that, And that's just walking around. This is every day. So, with that said, I hope you was edified. I hope you got something out of this. I hope to see you on the next video. Shalom.